We might be on the beautiful Gulf Coast of Florida, but today there's a smell of maple in the air. It's one of the most fun days of spring training. Team Canada in town to take on the Toronto Blue Jays.
Captain Josh Naylor for Team Canada. He and his Canadian mates will take on Kevin Gausman. Gauzy making his second start of this spring.
Longueuil, Quebec's Abraham Toro up. A Red Sox last season. 2-2. Grounded towards second, charging Davis Schneider, and he will throw on the run to get Toro. 2 outs. Big claps for the captain, Josh Naylor. Mississauga's Josh Naylor in the box last year. He swiped 30 bases in 32 tries.
And that's baseball IQ. That's picking your spots.
Gausman with a walk there to Naylor. Tyler O'Neill up to the plate now. First representative today of British Columbia.
Now, I don't know that Naylor will be trying it today, but good, he can get a chance.
Ground ball to Namala and the toss to second, and that does it for the top of the first. The left-hander Logan Allen getting the start for Canada. Parts of 5 seasons in the big leagues for Logan Allen, and Springer rips the ball on a line out to left field, and a sliding catch made out there by Owen Casey. Very nice defensive play, 1 down.
Good jump, and that ball is hooking off the bat of Springer toward the left field line. And as a right-handed throwing left fielder, your glove's on your left hand, you have to reach across. He's able to do it as he goes into that sliding catch.
Walk issued to Nathan Lucas, first base runner for the Blue Jays. Dalton Varsho hitting for the first time today at the day off yesterday.
This is not like the Blue Jays playing the junior national team. There aren't a bunch of young kids on the Canadian side looking over in awe at these major leaguers. These are pretty well all major leaguers themselves in the Canadian uniform.
Bouncer right side, Naylor charges, and the flip beyond Allen. It gets away. Lucas will take off for third. These guys getting together recently, still working at everything like coverages and getting a feel for each other, and that time a tough play goes the Blue Jays' way.
And those are plays that can become big factors in short tournaments when every game matters and every play matters.
Barger takes the walk. There are 2 outs, and Jesus Sanchez is up. And
Logan Allen found out early.
2-1 pitches slapped to the left side, a base hit for Sanchez. Lucas scores. Varsho gets the wave. He'll score around to third. Barger hits a 2-run single for the Blue Jays' new outfielder. And like everything, he hit it hard, 105 off the bat to make it 2-0 Blue Jays.
It's also good to see Jesus Sanchez handling the lefty the way he did. And this is what I mean about staying on the baseball as a left-handed batter, not pulling off and leaking with that front side. This allows that bat to stay through the zone a long time. He drills that ball into left. Cash in a couple. It's doing a lot of working with Drew Butera.
Sanchez off early. Allen throws to first, and they got him in a rundown. Barger still on third. The throw and tag made by Tyler Black. And that will do it for the innings.
Well, he looks to be in a good position now. Casey does with the Marlins.
Gausman gets him on the splitter. 1 down.
Ernie mentioned to Arden there about the quick tournament, the format, right? Like,
Gausman strikes out Davidson. 2 down with Otto Lopez on first, and Bo Naylor up to the plate. It's a 10-pitch battle right now, by the way, between Kevin Gausman and Bo Naylor. Payoff pitch again, and this one will stay fair. Addison Barger racing in to make the catch and end the inning. And Noah Skiro is into the game, born in Cambridge, Ontario. Skiro enters in a tough spot. There's the bases loaded and nobody out with George Springer coming up to the plate. And Springer takes a walk. The Blue Jays score a 3rd run as Brandon Valenzuela jogs home.
not ideal for Team Canada on the pitching front so far this afternoon. It's just their first exhibition game of 2 before they head to their tournament, but Ernie Witt is going to want to see a little bit more consistency.
Nathan Lucas. Bouncer up the middle, it's trouble and through. A base hit for Lucas. Namala scores, and right behind him, Sean Keys. Springer around to third. A 2-run single for Lucas. It's 5-0 Blue Jays.
Just a classic Nathan Lucas at bat right there. He gives you absolute fits by putting the ball in play, makes you come into the zone, bounces this ball up the middle, a result of consistent contact. Cashes in 2 more runs for the Blue Jays.
Still nobody out in the inning. Dalton Varsho to the plate. Varsho on the ground to first. Naylor up with it. Throws to Otto Lopez for one. Toss back to Skiro. Gets through. Run comes in to score George Springer. It's an RBI fielder's choice for Dalton Varsho. 6-0. The Blue Jays lead.
Another little bit of a misplay around that first base bag, but these are the little rusty components that you want to work through in a couple of days here. It's really tailor-made. Throw back to first base, though, with the pitcher covering, trying to catch the ball as his foot is on the bag, and he can't combine the two.
2 outs in the bottom of the second.
These Jesus Sanchez at-bats are becoming must-watch TV. He's pretty entertaining up there.
He's locked in. And he shoots this one through the left side again. Varsho getting the wave around third. Owen Casey tosses into Toro, who cuts it off. Varsho scores 3 RBIs in 2 innings for Jesus Sanchez.
And the way he has done it is nice to see at the plate, really staying on that pitch away again. First time it was off a lefty, this time off of the righty, but really staying on that pitch, not trying to pull it.
Blue Jays have batted around in the inning. Runners on the corners for Canada, their biggest threat of the game by far.
This will be a good matchup right here.
Canada's captain, Josh Naylor, up first and third and 1 out.
Played with Josh, and it was very interesting how he made that team.
Line drive right at Schneider, and an inning-ending double play as Davis Schneider comes up with a big catch.
We'll save that story for next inning.
We will. Josh Naylor lines out sharply on help. Bastardo gets out of the jam, and the Blue Jays take the 7-0 advantage. The competition just feels like it's getting more and more competitive as Lazaro Estrada enters the game for the Blue Jays.
Estrada pitched in a couple of games for the Blue Jays last season.
Abraham Toro with the base hit. And the Longueuil, Quebec native is on for the first time in the game. Called him a competitor, guy who does whatever it takes to help the team win, as Naylor crushes one right field and deep. It's off the glove of Pinango and down on the track. Rip it around second base and into third goes Abraham Toro. Josh Naylor with a screaming single to the track, and the Canadians are threatening first and third. Nobody out.
It was screaming indeed. This was a laser shot out to right field. I thought it was going to go straight off the fence. Josh Naylor got a pitch right down in the zone and just raked it out of there.
Tyler O'Neill, the right fielder for Canada. Naylor off on the 0-2 check swing, pitch down and away, appeal to first, no swing, and there's Josh Naylor, as he often does, just scampering away without anyone noticing, and another stolen base for one of the smartest base runners in baseball. O'Neill hits one to right center field. Clase ranging over, makes the grab. Tagging from third, Toro will come in to score. Naylor up to third, a sacrifice fly, and Canada is on the board thanks to an RBI from Tyler O'Neill. Pitch to Owen Casey. That ball is trouble, and it's down just over the infield. And Owen Casey, RBI single. 7-2 as Canada puts home another.
Casey and his Marlins will be in Toronto in late May, and he'll remember this one, cashing in an RBI single here in the spring game.
Giovanni Planchart's going to walk the ball out there, talk to Tanner Andrews. That's his third walk of the inning. That'll load the bases with 1 out.
It's another good bat here for Hamilton, and Jared Young from the New York Mets.
He skies the ball to deep right field, and Pinango makes the grab. That'll go as a long sacrifice fly in to score. Bo Naylor. Canada puts their third run on the board, with Tyler Black advancing to third base as well. Gage Stanifer's first pitch hit deep to left field and gone. Jacob Robson with the home run. We said he's not all speed, and he pokes one the other way. Canada with its 4th run of the game and its first home run in this one.
Robson did not wait around to see what Stanifer had, the new right-hander for the Blue Jays. He jumped on that first pitch and he just flicked it.
So it's first and second for Canada. I'm just here representing the Blue Jay fan. You representing the Tiger fan. Ground ball hits off the glove of Tirada, bounces into right field. Coming around third and in to score is Otto Lopez. Canada has made this a 2-run game. Hicks with an RBI single.
Just a little too hot to handle down around that first base bag. Just gets a good piece of this ball. Hits it really hard off the glove. Maybe the runner screened him a little bit, but either way, can't handle it.
Denzel Clark hits it high to right field and deep. Pinango looking, and it's off the fence. Getting the wave around third, and coming in to score is Davidson. Up to third goes Hicks. RBI double, Denzel Clark. And from 7-0 down, Canada has made it a 1-run game.
Again to right field, the ball is carrying well, and Pinango has trouble with this ball as he gets near the wall. I think Denzel Clark knew that as he hit this ball, it was going to carry. It turned around a little bit and then just let it hit the wall, even though it was about waist high.
3-run inning for Canada. Second and third, nobody out. Tyler Black launches one left field, and Eloy Jimenez there to make the catch. Tagging from third, Hicks scores, and from 7-0 down, Canada has tied the game 7-7. Pitch in the dirt, goes behind Blanchard. Denzel Clark takes off, good throw, good tag, and he got him. Lantigua applies the tag. Nice recovery by Giovanni Blanchard after that ball had briefly scooted away. Clark trying to gamble, and Blanchard stayed calm. The Blue Jays shortstop earns a walk. Terada drives the ball high and deep to left center field and way out of the yard. A sky-scraping home run for Riley Terada, and the Blue Jays jump in front again, 10-7.
Riley Terada is a big guy, and he really gets a good load into his legs. And when he turns, it's a tight turn, and he fires everything at once. It's so important, timing-wise, to be to your spot early. He is. Once he identifies the baseball, he just unloads on it.
And the Blue Jays are 1 out away.
Adam Hall, and he was a man amongst boys. He was rattling balls off the right center gap, the left center gap.
He grounds it to short. Rivera goes to second, and the Blue Jays win the game. Although today, Joe, it feels like everyone's a winner in a fun celebration of Canadian baseball as Team Canada gets to play against the Blue Jays in front of fans of both teams.